69,000 minutes. That's how many minutes I listened to music last year. And it was probably closer to 75,000 if I'm including things like YouTube and other platforms. If you're anything like me, you listen to music all day. And when I say all day, literally all day. From when I wake up to when I sleep, in class, on the bus, in the car, in the shower, even taking a shit. I guess you can say I'm a music addict, because do you know 69,000 minutes is 47 days. Nearly a month and a half of listening to music in 1 year. And I only really got into music in about 2019. So it's been a fairly new thing for me to listen to music this much. But the point is, I love music and I listen to it all the time. And recently I've noticed how much I really do. Since I started listening to music, I always knew I've listened to a lot of music. Also, how much it really bothers me when I don't listen to music. Forgetting my headphones at my house or my headphones dying are one of the worst feelings ever. And I feel pretty naked or empty when I'm not listening to music. I also recently got a portable speaker and I carry that thing around my house all day. And just like my headphones, when that thing dies, that sucks. The funny thing is, forgetting my headphones the other day actually sparked this idea for the video, because I was noticing how many thoughts, sounds, or ideas I was missing when I was listening to music. As much as I love music, I think we should really appreciate the noises around us and generally things without music. I think we could forget, especially wearing things like noise cancelling headphones, about the natural sounds of our environment and how much it makes us feel present in the moment. While yes, listening to music is amazing, I think sometimes it could really disconnect us from the real life we're experiencing and the present. I think also listening to music constantly can really make your mind narrowly focused, and what I mean by that is just falling into the trap of doing the same thing every day and not really diverging from the path you're going in, and kind of having a narrow view or linear path in your day-to-day life. Not really paying attention to where you're passing by, the people you're passing by, what's going on in the world around you, and things like that. Another big thing you're missing when you're constantly listening to music is just your own thoughts. How many times on your commute to school or work do you really just reflect on your own thoughts instead of listening to music, and are able to think of original ideas instead of focusing on the lyrics of your music? Because I know personally, especially songs I'm really into, I tend to sing the lyrics even in public under my own breath, so I don't really get a chance most of the time to just think of new ideas or just think of the world around me and just think and reflect on my own thoughts. You can't really reflect or think of your own thoughts when you have someone else talking to you all day in your ear. This is why we have something referred to as shower thoughts, because when we shower, it's one of the only times we're not on our phones or consuming media, and we just have our own thoughts to think and reflect on things. Music can also be extremely useful for motivation in places like the gym or taking a run. I mean, it's pretty hard to go to a gym and not find someone listening to music or a podcast. You even have those people that sing and dance between sets. Listening to music is extremely motivating, but what can you do when you don't have music? Listening to music at the gym or during a run should be a tool that helps you go further than you actually can, but it should never be something that is required. I think we should really learn to self-motivate with our own thoughts instead of relying on something like music. It's kind of similar to pre-workout, where people start going to the gym only to discover pre-workout and start taking it, and then you take more and more to even function at the gym. And if they don't take any pre-workout before the gym, they can't function properly at the gym. So now they have this reliance on pre-workout, kind of like I have this reliance on music when I go out or when I go to the gym. And I'm sure many of you are the same, where you can't work out without listening to that certain playlist or song. It should not mean you can't listen to music, but building a reliance on music, I think, is a bad thing. And I think we should only rely on our own self-motivating thoughts and listening to our heart pound for motivation.